Good morning, grade 9. I missed you so much. How are you doing, all of you? My lovely class, I wish everything's okay and you are all doing very, very well. Today we will complete the Constitutional Convention for part 2 as our last session. By the end of this session, you will be able to know more details about the Virginia Plan, the New Jersey Plan, and the Great Compromise. If you want to follow with me, just open page 391. We will start by it. Clear? Okay. What's the Virginia Plan? What's this plan was looking forward to do what? This plan was introduced by Edmund Randolph. He introduced this to the Congress. Why? Why this man had do so? Because there was so many disagreement about how state would be represented in the new Congress. There was so many blah, blah, blahs, so many hassle, so many redundant, so many discussion regarding this part. If you look with me on page 391, you will see the Virginia Plan. This plan was introduced by, as I told you, Edmund Randolph to the Congress. What are the items of this plan? What are inside this plan? You will see that the Congress would have 2 parts or houses. Also, the number of representatives that a state would have in both houses. There will be states with more people can have more representatives. They say that according to the population in the country or in the state that is related to this part is, as long as I have more population, as long as I have more representatives inside the Congress. This part's met many opponents, many people who says, no, this is not acceptable. How can a state with more population can have more representatives? What about the states that did not have as much population as it had? Let's see. In paragraph that's written in the Virginia Plan, let's mark the items of the Virginia Plan. Starting from line 4, Congress would have 2 parts or houses, and the number, as I told you, of representatives that a state would have in both houses. Also, state with more people would have more votes in the Congress. This states like Pennsylvania, Virginia, and something like that, these was the states that will have a benefit from the Virginia Plan. Clear? Any questions in this part? Because we are going to move to the New Jersey Plan. Okay. Because of opponents for the Virginia Plan, opponents tried to search for their benefit too. They want to have a plan that is good for themselves, that's good for those small number of population or who do not have that much population as Virginia, Pennsylvania, or something like that. Here comes the role of Mr. William Patterson. Mr. William Patterson, he offered the New Jersey Plan. This man in the picture with red gowns, he was the founder of the New Jersey Plan. This plan was related to equality, or putting the people of small population on track. So this man says that the Congress will have only one house. In the other plan, they have two. This plan also says that each state would have equal representative, no more, no less. This plan also would give the small state the same number of representatives as large states. So now it's clear the difference between the New Jersey plan and the Virginia plan. Can one of you tell me what are the items of the Virginia plan? Who can tell me? Let me pick, or you will raise your hand. Mazin. Okay. Mazin. Okay, my lovely Mazin. Tell me, Mazin. Yes.
Yes.
Tell me, what are the items of the Virginia plan? Give me one example.
It says that when the more the population of the state is, more the representatives on the Congress will be.
Thank you. What about New Jersey plan? Who can tell me the one item of the New Jersey plan? Who can tell me? Shall I pick? Mazin again? Okay, Mazin. Tell me. Yes.
It says that every state with any population will have the same representatives as any state.
Okay, so it calls for equality.
Yes.
Mazin.
Yes.
Mazin. It calls for equality, to have equal representative. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Another heart is for you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move to another point, which is, Mazin, lower your hand. Now it's okay because the sign is coming here to me. What's a compromise? We want to know what's a compromise. Let's see it in English, not regarding to history or something like that. What does compromise mean? Is to reach an agreement between people, or if we work together and we have misunderstanding or something like that, the compromise, let's meet in one point. Let's agree in one point. So a compromise is to reach an agreement to work together. Let's see what's the great compromise. This great compromise was led by Roger Sherman. This man has led the most important items of compromise, and we will see why they call it the Great Compromise. Please look at your books, page 392. The Great Compromise, as I told you, it was led by Roger Sherman. This compromise based on the idea of two-house Congress, like the Virginia plan. In one house, representations would be based on the population of each state, and the other, each state would be equally represented. So, this man tried to make a sort of agreement between states with huge population and the states with minor population. He said that we will have two houses. The initial one will be related to the population of each state, while the other, that each state would be equally represented. He also spoke about something, or introduced a term to us, which is very important, which is a bill. What's a bill? A bill, it's an idea for a new law. If I want to make a law or decide something or put a regime or system in a country or even in a school or something like that, it's something like a bill. It's an idea for a new law. This Roger Sherman, he tried to say that the House could present a bill or an idea for a new law. However, both houses had to approve a bill before it became a law. So if you see here, this man tried to make a sort of great compromise. Why this compromise is great? Because he tried to make those parties happy, both of them happy. We will all make a bill, we will all make a law, we will all vote for this law and say, okay, this is acceptable for both sides, high population, lower population. So all of us will be okay. So this law will be passed according to the bill. Any questions for in this part? Any question? Okay, let's move to another important term, which is a compromise on slavery. Open your books, page 393, and let's see what's going on through